Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome to Rambulan sa Silanganan Quarterfinals Upper Bracket. Today's match is gonna be Lanskyy versus Noskaia. Long have we awaited. These two are one of the best players in this rank range right now and in this tournament as well, being seed number 4 and seed number 5. Now these two players, they were playing in the same qualifier lobby as me, and they are terrifying, I must say.
Yeah, and I do agree they are terrifying. Lanskyy being a really well-rounded player, he could scale really high. Noskaia, not a slouch as well on tech and ult. So basically they have similar overlapping skill sets, but I think Noskaia got an edge on hidden while Lanskyy an edge on DT and HR, I believe. So very interesting match coming into this.
Yeah, I mean, both of these players very proficient at what they play. Usually, Lanskyy, like what you said, Lanskyy plays that hard rock DT, those high R mechanics, while Noskaia being on that gimmicky side, being the hiddens and also quite consistent on the tapping. So we're gonna see a very good match between these two complete polar opposites. But yeah, both players have insane mechanics. They're able to FC these type of maps. Only 6.4 at this SR. Yeah, bans are gonna be coming out. We see a hidden 2 ban from Lanskyy.
Pretty expected for Lanskyy to ban out hidden 2, as he is uncomfy on those low AR picks. So we might see another low AR ban from Lanskyy, but we're still waiting on Noskaia for his 2 bans.
Gonna be seeing a Hard Rock 1 and DT1 ban here from Noskaia, as we expected. Those Hard Rock and DT mechanics, you just don't want to pick or even play that against Lanskyy.
Yeah, and those bans do make sense against Lanskyy, especially with how good he is on those map picks. Especially with, I mean, Noskaia could maybe match, but just Lanskyy with the proficiency on HR and DT. And as I said before, the No Mod 6 ban does come out. We did expect this.
Yeah. Noskaia could be able to play the Hard Rock 1 and DT1, but honestly against Lanskyy, do not want to gamble on that fact that Lanskyy can just FC those type of maps, especially at this SR.
Oh, and this is really interesting. A No Mod G pick from Noskaia as the first map.
Yeah, I think this might lean towards more of Noskaia's comfort picks. Knowing Lanskyy is very proficient at those alt maps, but this specific alt map is very dense. Only at ER 9.3 and very uncomfortable to read. So I'm not sure how Lanskyy is gonna be playing this, but Noskaia definitely up there on this map. We will see on the first map of Lanskyy versus Noskaia. Lanskyy on that early miss, as well as Noskaia trades it out.
Maybe the first map nerds coming into play here, but it should be fine. It's still early into the map.
Yeah, Noskaia on that accuracy deficit compared to Lanskyy, sitting at 97, almost 98. Never mind, he drops his accuracy, but the combo lead, never mind, he misses on that pattern. Noskaia here has a chance to recover the lead. Only a third of the map, and we're gonna be heading into this first score section.
And yeah, Noskaia already got the lead. He's in the driver's seat right now as we go into this break. We see each other's score. Lanskyy tripping up on those patterns earlier, but seems to be getting a good recovery here. Just waiting for that noskaia miss. But as I see that, he finds another miss. He's really uncomfy on this dense out. I thought he would do well here, especially since Lanskyy is really known for his out plays.
Yeah, this map is very dense, like you said. Noskaia on that 700 combo almost, hitting these very long patterns. He's gonna be taking that lead up to almost 200k now. Lanskyy better pray for a miss from Noskaia now, or else he won't be able to recover from his misses, as there's only little amount of time left, and Noskaia is just hitting these patterns, K-Sorchu.
Yeah, it looks so comfy on this as we approach the last quarter of the map. The lead is 240k and climbing. I don't think there's a chance for Lanskyy to come back here.
I'm losing my number one.
As he watches as he loses his number one on normal Chi.
Alright, goodbye.
Lanskyy still going. Will he finish strong here? And he finds a miss.
That's an insane score.
Very insane score from Lanskyy for map 1. Winning his own pick. Well, 300k lead over Lanskyy. Very impressive.
Yeah. That intro from Noskaia, you know, just the nerves getting into him at the intro, but he finally locked in towards the middle and the end of the map, and that was crazy, hitting all those this spike on this map. And nice try to Lanskyy, not even a bad score. It's just like the inconsistency in missing at the wrong timings of the map just cost him this map basically. But yeah, it's gonna be Lansky's turn to pick now.
Knowing Lanskyy, I think he'll go for one of the HI picks here. But yeah, we'll see.
We could also see a DT4 pick, as Lanskyy is very proficient at that DT out, DT control maps.
Yeah, especially on tech. He's no slouch at all.
See a bit of frustration on that chat. It's gonna be a Nomad 5 pick from Lanskyy. I'm not too sure about this pick, as we know that Noskaia is able to play these type of maps consistently.
Yeah, I do agree. This is very interesting coming from Lanskyy. I mean, Lanskyy does know how to tap, especially Noskaia, but he might be whipping up something here.
Certainly, he will be whipping up something here. These two players are very good at this skill set. Only 240 BPM. This BPM is it's like very easy for these players. As we head into No Mode 5, Lanskyy's first picked.
Yeah, and I do say it will depend on whether the players could hit the kick sliders on this map. So you could really make or break your score.
Yeah. So far, both players hitting the intro section with some accuracy drops, but then again, it's the start of the map. Lanskyy with that early break might cost him this map, as Noskaia is very consistent at this map. We will see as we head on to the first KI section.
Yeah, and just as I said earlier, the kick sliders on this map is really hard to hit. It was a slider break, and Noskaia might just run away if he keeps on the FC, but as you can notice his cursor is shaking quite a bit.
Yeah, it is.
Might be uncomfy on the high BPM tapping here.
You do see the accuracy lead from Lanskyy. That's 2%, which is still keeping him in this map. But as I say that, he finds another break right before the spinner. as Noskaia is gonna be holding that combo, holding that FC, and he's gonna be taking that lead very comfortably, almost 150k, and he's reaching that FC as we're heading towards the end of this map.
What? Noskaia just keeps on holding up until as we approach the end of the map. Lanskyy, I don't think he can come back here. A break point.
Still holding.
A break point. He's still holding. It might be an FC here.
That it is. It is.
Wow,
95 AC.
FC. 95 FC from Noskaia here to take the point out of Lanskyy. Lanskyy, he doesn't have a bad score actually. It's 98.18 AC. But those slider breaks really costing him the map.
Like we always say, Kisorchu, accuracy does not matter on Judgment Day. As Noskaia continues to prove on why he is a better, consistent speed player.
Yeah, I do agree. It really doesn't matter if you can't hold the combo. Noskaia whipping up something great here.
It's gonna be his turn to pick now. It's gonna be a DT2. Seeing how Lanskyy fumbled that No Mode 5, Noskaia bring that momentum from No Mode 5 into DT2. Both very similar maps, but Rubik's Cube is more of like higher
261
BPM.
BPM.
Yeah.
More
And lesser, yeah, it's also lesser buzz sliders, so maybe Lanskyy has a shot on this. I mean, you can see from comfortability wise, Lanskyy had the better act. 98 accuracy on the number 5 is no joke. The only player to do that was BTMC Jr. And I'm actually not sure if he also had 98 act, Kisorchu, on your match.
I'm also not sure. I think I had 97 act, but I think BTMC Jr. got better act.
BTMC Jr. had 98.89, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he got better act. DT2, we see the gulfs. Map goes underway, and yeah, DT2 landscape in the sky.
This map is very, very short as well, only 2 minutes long. So any misses towards the middle section will be costing you a lot of score.
Lanskyy looking really comfortable here. Never mind, as I see a couple 100s being whipped up. And Noskaia finds a break early.
Accuracy lead from Lanskyy though, 3%. As well as the combo lead. He has the chance to take the lead very far with this one, as long as he doesn't break anytime soon in this towards the middle section.
We go into the buzz slider sections and no one does find a break. Both players hitting these burst quite good. But seems like Lanskyy's gonna run away with this one. We reach halfway point of the map, and if Lanskyy keeps going, he will win this. And Noskaia finds another break.
And that might be it.
That might be it. That might be the dagger.
The dagger.
DT2. Wow.
Yeah. Lanskyy on that 800, almost 900 combo. Also, the better accuracy from the two. Gonna be, yeah, very similar. Lanskyy almost FCing this map towards the ending section. We will see if he will be able to close out that full combo. A payback to that No Mode 5. Never mind, he misses.
He misses, but I think it seals the deal that DT2 goes to Lanskyy. The breakpoint, even if he misses. Yeah, Lanskyy with a breakpoint of his own.
So Noskaia thought that he could speed abuse Lanskyy. He couldn't, as Lanskyy prevails on this DT2. The higher BPM speed map I guess that Nomad 5 was just a low roll. As
Yeah,
Lanskyy
definitely.
gets 800k on the DT2. That is insane.
Noskaia, also not a bad score at all. Just a slider break that really costed him the map.
Yeah.
What I've been noticing is they're losing their own picks on slider breaks, which is interesting.
Kinda like my match where whoever gets the S rank loses.
Hey,
Oh
now my
yeah.
matchup.
I mean, you have seed, so. But yeah, it's
Well,
gonna be moving on to
yeah,
Lansky's turn to pick as he gets that breakpoint from noskaia. It's gonna be the DT3. We're getting all the tapping maps in
all the
full.
tapping, bro. Oh my goodness, tapping on tapping.
This one is more on the finger control side, and I'm not gonna lie, the aim requirement is harder than the tapping here.
Oh,
What do you think,
definitely.
Archer?
I think the aim department here, especially with those wiggles on one section of the map, you really, I mean, you could cheese those, like just could really throw you off, especially if your cursor is so shady as we've seen from Laskaya. Really depends who's more stable here.
That is true. This is also one of those maps where there are a ton of sliders, as these two have been breaking on sliders on all of the tapping maps so far. So we're gonna see a few slider breaks on this one. But as we head on, noskaia dropping some accuracy early on. Never mind, Lanskyy does. A match update from the other match, Red X versus Wind Impulse. Wind Impulse is going to be winning 6-3 against Red X. That's a seed upset.
Wind Impulse wins over Red X, and that will be Red X's tourney run over. Wind Impulse advances to the semifinals, going against our castigated Navy. But
So scared.
as we go into this match, both players still holding with quite high axe.
Similar
Really
accuracy.
comfortable.
The accuracy is exactly the same.
Yeah. Let's see who breaks
Oh
first, and
my
they
God!
both break at the same time.
The trade!
I think it will swing over to Pascal just because of that slight athlete.
And it's on a slider again, Kisorchu.
Yeah, the sliders are really capping their scores. But still, it's anyone's game here.
I'm pretty sure the Wiggles are coming up very soon. One of the minute.
Both of them. But Mascara dropping 50s there. Still has the athlete.
So close. 11k score difference from both of these players, but noskaia with that better accuracy lead. Oh, he drops an accuracy.
Dropping.
Oh my god.
Oh, boiling up 50s.
10k score lead from Lanskyy here.
He breaks! He breaks! And those hard trades! Oh my god!
Oh, he misses
This guy
again.
misses again!
Lanskyy did.
Lansky's very upset with that slider break.
That's 2% accuracy lead here from noskaia, and that's what keeping him in the lead. 30k, 40k score difference. And it all decides on this ending section. One chain miss from noskaia will just flip the score towards Lanskyy, but I don't think it will be happening as he looks comfortable and looks like he's stabilizing now. Lanskyy trying to get that score lead back, but I don't think there's enough time for him. A 60k score lead from noskaia, moving up to 80,000 towards the end of this map as he finally breaks, but there's not enough time.
Oh, breakpoints on breakpoints, Envy.
That is so scary. And if you're Lanskyy, you saw that on your way, but it just crumbled.
My goodness.
It's
Very
those
close
damn
up until the end.
sliders.
Yeah, the sliders really costing Lanskyy maps. I feel like if Lanskyy didn't slider break on anything, like he could have got the map, but no, very very close. Still, really good scores from both of them. This is RSS, ladies and gentlemen.
Indeed, this is the rambulan sa silanganan. As we see Noskaia taking 2 breakpoints from Lanskyy now. I'm not sure how Lansky's feeling about that one. I mean, certainly it's gonna frustrate you a little bit, but it's now Noskaia's turn to pick. There are 2 hidden picks open, and only 1 tapping left, which is the Noma 2. It's gonna be the hidden 1 pick.
Hidden one.
And I'm not too sure about how Lansky's gonna do on this. It's AR 9 awkward aim.
Yeah, it
And
really
we saw
depends.
Lanskyy struggled on that Noma 3 dense map.
And Noskaia with that hidden comfort, as we saw from the Nomad tree. I mean, it wasn't hidden. I mean, that dense reading. Let's see how Lanskyy fares against Noskaia here.
Yeah, if you're Lanskyy, you might wanna start locking in as it's already 3-1. But in this tournament so far, we've seen some 3-1 comebacks so far. But it's not entirely impossible for Lanskyy to do that, as we know what he can do.
Especially with aim. Just the thing is, this map is very dense.
Yup.
Golf is in the chat.
Especially hidden is not really Lanskyy's like comfort mod, one of his worser mods. So I'm not entirely sure. Maybe he practiced it. Maybe it's one of those maps where you can just play it because you're just the GOAT.
Yeah. It will all come down to who combos more.
Both players hitting the intro sections. So far, Lanskyy on that worst act, but Noskaia misses on that aim pattern. But don't worry, it's gonna be the start of the map as Lanskyy trades it out. And the score lead is gonna be going towards Noskaia as he has the better accuracy and the better combo so far, but both of them break.
They both trade. Just the act from Noskaia is gonna give him that leeway, but oh, never mind. They have similar acts.
How did that happen?
Maybe a couple of slider breaks. I mean, 100s, but Noskaia slider breaks, as I just said.
That's Lanskyy. But now he breaks.
Oh, Lanskyy. Oops. Yeah, he does trade it out.
Trades.
Another slider break.
Oh.
And another trade. What?
Both players are very uncomfy on this map as we head on to this first chorus section where the aim starts ramping up. As you can see, these awkward aim patterns just do not give as Lanskyy breaks one more time, and we will see if Noskaia actually trades it out this time again. Which looks like he did.
Noskaia, he misreads. He misreads the pattern. They both do. But still, the lead is with Noskaia here as Lanskyy finds 2 more misses. Another miss from Lanskyy is really not comfortable on the dense reading here.
Yeah, it's only 40k score difference. Noskaia with that lead as he finally breaks again. Lanskyy on that 110 combo, hitting these square patterns. Also those Zani patterns and that circle pattern. I mean, we're gonna be seeing in these next few sections, it's gonna start to ramp up with especially these flow sections.
The flow
Both players are gonna break on it.
I mean, if this keeps going, this might go to Lanskyy's side.
Lanskyy is actually comboing more of this map than Noskaia is, and accuracy is very similar. As Noskaia breaks again, it goes towards Lanskyy now. This might be a blunder, K-Sorchu.
Really might be a blunder here. I mean, I think it's better for. It's really good for Lanskyy. He did.
Still holding.
gosh! Is
Noskaia
really
keeps on
nerve-wracking.
breaking.
And I think Lanskyy gets it. Even if he breaks here, I don't think there's enough time. Even if they both, I mean, they both hit
Lanskyy-
the,
Okay.
they both hit it.
And
Lanskyy with a break point on his own.
Oh my god. Wow, that is so unpredictable. We thought that Noskaia would be the better hidden player, but he kept on breaking. No combo at all. His max combo was 168. Despite having a small accuracy lead, he has more misses. He's kept on missing on air.
How many break points has there been?
All of them,
Three?
except for the first map.
Yeah, 3 break points or yeah, 3 break points in a row, I believe. Oh my goodness.
Damn. This match is very exciting, as mostly all of the maps have been so close so far. Both players would have done better knowing their potential. I think they're both very nervous right now. But it's so close as we see the Nomo 2 pick from Lanskyy.
Number 2 pick. The last tapping map in the pool has been picked.
There's not much sliders here.
Yeah, but it's all flow and stamina. It's 174 BPM. It's really low. Really low tapping here, but
Yeah, both players very proficient on that flow aim as well. But this one's very contested. I'm not sure who's gonna win it out.
yeah, it's very unpredictable. I think this is a coin flip from Lanskyy here. Could be anyone's map.
Certainly be. Could see another breakpoint coming into Noskaia's way, but as we head on to Nomo 2, it's gonna be 4 minutes long. A consistency check for both of these players if they can hold on to that flow aim for 4 minutes straight.
It's not just a consistency check in the both players have to be very nervous here. Let's see who gets who would break because of nerves.
Might see
Especially
some
with the
chain
space-
misses actually.
Yeah. A nerve check.
I'm actually not gonna lie, I feel like this one's the most stamina draining map in the pool.
Definitely.
Talking about
Because-
DT2, No Mode 5, DT3, it's uncomparable compared to this map.
That's just you really need to focus on the flow and the tapping here, especially if you over tap these streams as we see Lanskyy doing so. It might lead to a chainless, but if he doesn't find that chainless yet, keep in mind this is 174 BPM, very low. So you gotta keep in mind how you tap these. The sky is really comfortable. Look at that act.
Yeah. I've seen a similar accuracy on WrestleMania. That was Ashwagafu holding that 99 accuracy for a very long time on this map until he broke. As you can see, both players holding that FC still. Almost halfway into the map. Both players looking very comfortable. No shakes seen so far. As Noskaia, with that better accuracy, it still doesn't matter on Judgment Day unless they both FC it out.
Yeah, if it comes down to an act battle, Noskaia wins. But this is not an act battle. It's who scores better. Lanskyy finds a break.
Lanskyy breaks. And Noskaia,
looking real-
he trades.
He trades.
That's only 30k score difference. There's time. There's so much time. It's only halfway into the map.
Halfway into the map. They're gonna see each other score. Noskaia knows that he must lock in here. Lanskyy as well if he wants to bring it back. See the 6-7?
And if both players keep this up, Noskaia might be able to take this break point. But he chain misses right after the break. He caught him off guard. I don't know what he was looking at. He might have been looking at the leaderboard, but that caught him off guard as Lanskyy is locked in. He's holding that combo Almost 99 accuracy after his blunder.
If Lanskyy doesn't find a miss here, it will swing over to him.
That is why you don't look at the
Noskaia finds
leaderboard.
another chain miss.
It's why you don't smoke during a map.
I can agree, and I could attest to that.
I've seen someone do that yesterday.
I wonder who. Lanskyy holding through this section. It will ramp up pretty consistently.
I don't think there's enough time unless Lanskyy chain misses out of nowhere. As long as he
Very
holds his
possible,
combo,
but Noskaia, that
chain
will seal the
misses.
deal.
That is the dagger.
That's the dagger for Nomad 2, and Lanskyy breaks
Lanskyy.
the chain. He breaks the cycle of breakpoints.
Even after his first miss, he never falters. Never nervous.
So consistent.
99 accuracy on this Nomo 2. We will see if he will close it out with that 1k combo, and he will. That is so clean.
And that's 4 breakpoints in a
Might be
row
number
broken. Definitely number 1 in this map.
Oh,
I
one
haven't
miss.
seen Nomad 2 in this. I haven't seen Nomad 2 in any of the matches. But yeah.
One miss. That is crazy. Insane score here from Lanskyy. 99 AC, 1 miss. I mean, we saw Noskaia holding on to that 99.4 accuracy for a very long time until that break. That break kind of broke his momentum, and he was putting his cursor on the leaderboard. I'm not sure why, but that costed
was-
him the point.
Yeah, I think it was pointing at Lanskyy's score.
Yeah.
But yeah. Never smoked in
Match.
though.
Agreed. I mean, I don't think he even tried to smoke. He was just like
He was just
showing the
reacting.
cursor. Yes.
But yeah.
By these
Lanskyy.
high pressure games, you need to be nonchalant.
Nonchalant, no reaction, and focus on the circles.
I know a fella that's like that.
Yo, name drop.
Just saying dagger.
As Noskaia picks HR free. Very interesting because Lanskyy is really known for his HR proficiency. But Noskaia, no slouch at all.
Yeah, again, this pick is very contested. As Lanskyy also proficient on that mech tech plus hard rock. It's more of his comfort approach rate, which is AR 10. Not too sure about consistency wise. Maybe Noskaia might be better. We will see. I mean, there's probably a reason why Noskaia picked this against Lanskyy.
And not goes underway. What I've been noticing with the maps is all of the maps have been a coin flip. I don't think they have much picks against each other, like guaranteed picks.
Yeah, in this map, both players have to watch out for those flow aim patterns, especially towards the end of the map. The div spike really gets crazy in this map. So far, we're heading into a very chill section. Slider aim check for both of these players, both hitting that slider take. Never mind! Lanskyy misses and Noskaia finally trades. The accuracy lead though.
Noskaia's shake is really giving me anxiety here in the Lanskyy looking so stable.
Yeah. And those nerves hitting Noskaia right now, especially on hard rock. We do not want to be nervous, especially on hard rock, as the circles are smaller and it's harder to hit. And if you shake, it's very easy to miss. But both of them actually hitting these patterns, these doubles, these flow aim section. They're both hitting it very well as we head on to the halfway mark of the map.
Oh my goodness.
Lanskyy still has a better accuracy as we're heading towards another section of this map. We will see if both of them hold or not. I think this is gonna be the diff spike where the flow aim starts to ramp up, and we will see if both of them hit it. They do. Lanskyy shaking.
Both players shaking actually.
So
If
close.
Lanskyy breaks, it will go. Never mind, noskaia breaks. Lanskyy still holding on to that combo. And I think this goes to Lanskyy.
Oh my, that is crazy.
Lanskyy finding his footing.
Oh,
That's
he misses.
slider break, but I
there's
don't
no
think
time.
it matters. Yeah. Nails. Actual nails.
It's crazy. What an insane score from both of these players. But Lanskyy just edging out that 750k. As noskaia, with that S rank, fails to convert the point.
Yeah, I think.
Lanskyy as well, actually.
Both have S ranks. Wow. They both slider break. Seems like
Sky,
sliders are their worst enemies.
yeah, actually. Might as well just not pick Node 4, as that's one of the worst maps, uh, considering the sliders.
Yeah, I think it all just comes down to nerves, especially with Lanskyy. I think if I were Lanskyy here, I'm gonna take a timeout, take a breather, and lock in.
4-3 now. As we saw earlier, Sky had that 3-1 lead, K-Sarchu. And what did I say?
Accuracy does not matter in Judgment Day.
Nah, bro, I didn't say that.
Oh, what? You didn't say that? Hey, bro.
No, I said that we've seen some 3-1 comebacks in this tournament.
Oh, right.
This might be one of them, as we see 3-1 score from Noskaia. Lanskyy brings it back to 4-3.
Yeah, there are 3-1 comebacks but there are 4-3 comebacks as
No
well.
1-4?
What?
Hey?
You just mentioned that No Mode 4 might be the worst pick for these two. But let's see. Lanskyy, not a slot shot out all that tech. Lanskyy,
Actually,
really good at tech as well. So
very contested pick.
yeah, all
Like
of
the
the
other
picks have been
picks.
contested, no?
Yeah, it is. This might be the closest match we've had so far in
Definitely.
the upper bracket stage.
But as I did say, there are 3-1 comebacks, but there are also 4-3 comebacks. Let's see if Noskaia locks in here. This map is also pretty dense with 9.3 AR 9.3, especially for both these players with. Ooh, as I say that, they're tripping up the sliders.
Yeah, this map is just very interesting, I must say. It's very unique. As both of these players continue to slider break, continue to miss on this tech map. As we said, both of these players throughout this whole match have been breaking on sliders, and yet Lanskyy picks the slider map of all time.
The most slider map of all time, and Lanskyy has 89.6 hack. Noskaia at 94 gives him the lead here.
Might be a blunder pick from Lanskyy, as Noskaia's both have very similar combo, but Noskaia on that better accuracy, as Lanskyy misses. It gives Noskaia the lead. This might be a blunder.
Yeah, definitely a blunder. Lanskyy had that momentum until this pick, and yeah, he loses that momentum going into this match.
Yeah, we're ending.
But that's a
towards-
banjo. That's banjo from
Oh,
Lanskyy.
Bancho, what? But still, the accuracy lead from Noskaia is way too much. As there is no more time for Lanskyy to come back in this map, as you will see another breakpoint coming into Noskaia's way. It's gonna be 4-4, tied up.
So many breakpoints this match.
That
Wow.
accuracy is crazy indeed.
Indeed, it's nuts. Map is also nuts. Wow. 4-4. Tied up here. This might go into TV unless someone locks in here. We have No Mode 1, Hidden Free, HR2, and DT4 as the remaining maps.
Yeah, Noskaya's turn to pick now. We might see the hidden
Hidden Tree!
tree, and he does pick it. The flow hidden a map. You'll be seeing Lanskyy. He might try to contest this like he did in Hidden 1. That was very unexpected. This time around, this one's Hidden Flow totally different from Hidden 1. We
Very,
might
very different.
see a few chain misses coming, especially on that one specific spaced pattern in the middle section.
Also on the intro, we might see some changes there. Let's see if they both hit it.
Yeah, these players, very
Lanskyy,
like as we see,
as I just said,
Lanskyy sees a chain miss in the start of the map, and the sky trades it out. Both players struggling so far as Lanskyy misses on the last note of that pattern. As we commence Hidden Tree. Ozen no Himitsu.
very banger song.
Indeed, a banger. You can see Noskaia on that heavy accuracy diff. 96 to 92. Both of these players hitting it, and Lanskyy chain misses again.
Another
Yao
chain
Ming is
miss.
crying at the current state.
Of the Philippine tournament scene, but Noskaia holding strong here.
87 accuracy. I'm not sure how he'll be able to come back after those chain misses, especially as Noskaia's been holding this combo and accuracy lead for far too long. Almost halfway through the map as Noskaia hits most of it, and Lanskyy finds another break.
He sees the lead and is very upset.
Yao Ming is actually crying right now.
124k lead. I think Noskaia got this on the back. In the back, I mean.
Early. The only way Noskaia might lose this is if he disconnects.
Yeah, but
I don't think
I don't
Lanskyy would be able to hold a combo for that long.
especially since he keeps chain missing. There's more flow and he does hit that.
Also because
The
we're
flow
gonna be
is-
heading towards a div spike. One of the hardest sections of the map is coming up, and he breaks on that slider. Sky still holding 96 accuracy, by the way.
Yeah, very good score. We reached that. Both hit it. And still, the flow doesn't stop here. Still might see some chain misses, but more than half Lanskyy score. And yeah, I think Hidden Tree goes to Noskaia here. He's gonna call it.
I think this map has been the biggest gap so far throughout this whole match. Every map has been so close. And then we have this hidden tree pick from Noskaia, sealing the deal on that match point.
Lanskyy does hit the ending. Very impressive.
W. But yeah, Noskaia's gonna be securing that match point. We might see a tiebreaker here if Lanskyy chooses wisely on his last pick.
Ooh, nails.
What do you think? Will he pick? Will he go for that Nobud 1 gamble or that DT4 dagger? Case or true.
I think he might go for the DT4 here. Because you know Lanskyy. And Lanskyy is really good on DT.
That is true. DT4 is not for the weak mental. DT4 is for those who practice the map pool. As some of the sliders, it's yet again another slider map in the pool, which might cost him the upper bracket slot.
Yeah, and HR, we could also make a case for HR2, knowing Noskaia has been really shaky, especially with the 6.5 CS. So a shaky cursor would really cost him.
That is true. The Hard Rock 2 is still open, and Lanskyy is very proficient on that Hard Rock. I wouldn't say precision, but the Hard Rock technicality, Lanskyy might win it out.
We will wait for Lansky's pick.
HR2.
HR2!
Why is the chat not updating? HR2 jump scare? Are we tripping? Is it true?
Is it true? Or did he...
We got announcement from the referee that HR2 has been picked. This might be the dagger. Or this might be the key for Lanskyy to take Noskaia into tiebreaker.
Well, we will see Lanskyy's run here in the upper bracket. Will he bring it to tiebreaker, or will Noskaia triumph over Lanskyy with another seed upset? A lot of seed upsets this round.
That is true. A lot of unfamiliar faces winning out on the familiar faces. As we move on, Noskaia losing accuracy at the start of this map. Lanskyy is still holding the 98. But this map is very hard to act as Lanskyy breaks at the
very
start.
short map too! It's a really short map indeed.
It is, certainly indeed. As Noskaia is still holding that full combo as we get into the first key eye section, almost into the first key eye section. And this map is very hard to act, I must say.
But both players actually holding pretty decent act.
Lanskyy breaks! And Noskaia still holds! This might be the dagger as we head on to the halfway mark of this map. Noskaia does not look like he's faltering. He does not look like, but never mind.
200k lead, but short map. Lanskyy could still come back here.
Needs to hold and keep praying that Noskaia keeps breaking. I'm not too sure about that. A 170 score lead, 170k score lead. That's a tall task for Lanskyy to do, as there is almost no time left.
Yeah. All eyes on Lanskyy here.
And that's another smoke. It might be confirmed.
No. Believe in yourself.
I don't think there's enough time, Kisorchu. This might be the dagger that Noskaia needed.
Yeah, it might be. Noskaia breaks!
Oh,
doesn't matter.
Keeps holding. As Noskaia keeps holding, I mean Lanskyy keeps holding. 90k score difference. There's no time.
No.
As Noskaia wins it out against Lanskyy. 6-4. Ladies and gentlemen, we have your second semi-finalist. He's gonna be going up against BTMC Junior in the upper bracket finals. I mean semi-finals.
The semi-finals. Yeah, and oh my goodness, this match was really fun to watch. And as I was saying, it was a 4-3 comeback.
That was,
oh my god.
That was very terrifying for Noskaia. Middle of the match, he was losing every break point.
A seed upset.
Noskaia was able to mentally recover from Lanskyy's comeback. And Noskaia will be facing BTMC Junior on that semi-finals upper bracket as Lanskyy falls down against ZZ in the lowers. That is an interesting matchup, ladies and gentlemen. We have Yuan Califor, Cursed Effects versus Pillowy, Envy versus Win Impulse, and Z-Sid versus Lanskyy in the lowers for next week. That's a lot of banger matchups, everyone. Stay tuned as RSS keeps on giving, keeps on entertaining everyone at their homes. And we will see you next time.
See you.